On this week's World of Saltwater Fishing, it's a bottom fishing doubleheader at a Cudjoe in the lower Florida Keys. I'll be yellowtailing on the reefs and then trolling small swimming plugs in Hawk Channel. Stay tuned.
George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing. Big fish don't stand a chance.
Okay, we're still down in Cudjoe in the lower Florida Keys with the Mark 6 and Liane Lopez. And we're coming off a spectacular prior day of mahi fishing, which was just like the good old days.
So here we are again, back in Kudjoe Key for another shot at it, but instead of mahi, we're gonna go for some bottom fish. We're gonna head down south on the Gulf side, head out over to the Marquesas, hit some shallow water mutton.
Another gorgeous day. We're leaving Cudjoe. We hang a right, put the bow of the Mark 6 toward the west, and race on down towards the Marquesas. This was gonna be a slam dunk for sure, in my opinion. Again, we loaded the live wells and pilchards. We had a lot of chum. We had a lot of different bottom baits. And it was just a matter of getting on some of our numbers, throwing the hook, and going to work catching bottom fish on light tackle. Well, to our surprise, the conditions were absolutely horrible. We got to a few of our numbers. We had wind against tide. We couldn't lay out the way we wanted to lay out. The chum would be going up towards the bow line. Just a good chop to really murky up the water. So we were going to a few different spots that always produce for us, and we were scraping together some small groupers, some small snappers and such, but it wasn't a Marquesas. We were just fighting these conditions that said, okay, we got to do something else here. So we pulled anchor and we ran to a tower that occasionally produces some pretty good catches for us. Well, we run to the tower. The water was definitely a lot clearer, but it was Barracuda Central. It was like the Barracuda were having a convention or whatever. Liane managed to rig a bottom line and drop a pilchard down near the structure itself, and somehow it gotten through the Barracuda. Well, the rod bent, and she's on a fish, so I'm sort of thinking the worst. And I look down, and lo and behold, it's a cobia.
Let's see what you got this time. Cobia!
Come on.
I'll get in there. Keep him in there. We'll get you in there. You do it. Take your time. Just play him out easy. He's green. All right. Let me swing him up to me.
I will.
It's pretty good stuff. I pull the line. I don't want to stick him with a gaff because you might be just short. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Whoa. Hey. No, wait. I gotta turn him around. Come on. It's okay, Bubba.
Oh, he's got a little tail wrap. Oh, just out of my range.
Oh.
And we got him. Got your cobia. Come back here with me.
Oh my God.
He may be pushing Leo. How long? All right, let's go slide over here. Let's lay him down.
God.
And then that before he goes crazy. What's he got to be?
36 to the 4th.
No.
Short.
He's short.
All right, that's why he's still around. Just short. You ready?
Yeah.
Roll. Let's get
See ya.
And
Bye.
off.
Well, that was a shocker right there. Scrambled to get the landing net. We weren't sure whether or not it was a legal size, so we had to be a little cautious.
It was a little bit short. I think it was around 29 inches, and they have to be 36 inches to keep. But what a beautiful fish. What a great fight.
And at that point in time, I said, well, you know what? This area here is not going to produce. Totally different than the day before when we were offshore and just clobbered the dolphin.
George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing is proudly brought to you by Penn. Let the battle begin. Mako. You'll find them where the fish are. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Mercury. George, we'll be right back.
With day one behind us, we head east for some new water in a spot which typically delivers solid yellowtailing, plus the occasional surprise or two. I'm with Captain Liane Lopez, and we're basing out of Cudjoe in the lower Florida Keys.
We're leaving Cudjoe early in the morning again, and the goal was to turn left and move up towards the Bahia Honda area.
When we got to our spot in Bahia Honda, we anchored, we set the chum out. Within 10 minutes, we had the nice big school yellowtail right behind the boat.
I was doing something with tackle, and Liane stands up on the angle cooler, and I hear her say, "Here they are." I got excited, I looked back there, and sure enough, here come the yellowtails.
Look at that, first yellowtail of the day. Buddy. Nice.
All right, that's going to fall a little short. That's what leads her there.
Yeah, it's okay.
So I think Liane scored the first yellowtail on 20. Said, all right, hey, they look aggressive. They're going to bite on 20. And I may have caught one, but then the bite ceased. And the fish are there, and they're hungry, and they're eating. But we could not get another bite on our outfits. So I said, Liane, here's our big lesson. 20 pound, as I said, was going to be too heavy. Let's change out. Everything else was the same tackle-wise.
Come on, look at a ball of them coming up.
Yeah.
All right, Liane, break the code.
Woo!
We got to get you over a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader. 20-pound test here. These are college-educated fish. They've seen the heavy stuff. We got to go light.
And Liane switched over and started catching fish.
See that difference going to 12?
Yeah.
It's like almost instantaneous.
Yeah, that made like all the difference. Okay.
Good one. Good job. He swallowed a jig too, didn't he?
He wanted it all. Once we switched, instantly we were having bites. We were catching yellowtail after yellowtail after yellowtail to the point where George was like, hey, let's not even keep them anymore. And I was like, hey, what? Like, I want some dinner. Like, what are you talking about?
The tails were up, and I said, well, let's go to town here.
I think they, oh, I'm on it. There we go. And the ball follows the hook one in. Yellowtail coming in. And Liane, you want some of these to take home, or I'll keep them all for you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's nice tail.
That is very nice. All right, there's your little yellowtail jig.
Yeah, 13.5. Okay. It's good.
Yeah.
That's what I call it for sandwich.
All right. Did you see him back there at all, or no?
Yeah.
You saw you did see him already?
They're far back there right
All
now.
right.
You gotta let the baits really go back.
That's a good one. It'll give you a little bit more of a fight. Oh, yeah.
Come here.
Good for you.
Another
for you.
one.
You don't get many yellowtails in Jersey, do you?
No.
That was the dumbest question ever asked on a fishing show. There they are. The ball is back.
And once we were dialed in with that fluorocarbon leader and having that same rhythm of floating a bait back at the same rate as a chum, it was just bar to door at that point. All of a sudden that line would speed up, turn the bail, hook, fight your yellowtail, get it in, rebait and go back, and we were making dinner in a very rapid fashion.
Angle's the original high-performance cooler and a standard on my boats. Close-cell foam insulation designs are instrumental in their holding ice and cold for several days. This saves not only money, but valuable time spent re-icing coolers on a daily basis. Equally important for me is their durability to withstand the rigors of offshore fishing, especially aboard center consoles. My Angles keep our drinks iced for days, and we've even used them to hold chum for multiple days, including shrimp boat bycatch. They also serve as a solid fishing platform, and of course, to keep our fillets well iced until we get home. Angle coolers come in several colors to help accent your boat. Check their full line of products at anglecoolers.com.
George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing is proudly brought to you by Simrad, Rapala, holds the world record for world records. Suffolk's always use the best line. Starbright Boat Care products, blending technology with performance since 1973. George will be right back.
As anticipated, the yellowtails are solid and the bite just keeps ramping up. I'm with Captain Liane Lopez, and we're anchored up to the east of Cudjoe in the lower Florida Keys.
So we're catching yellowtail as fast as you could drift a bait back to it. And I'm looking at Liane. She's very aggressive when it comes to fishing. She wanted to put a bottom rod down, in which I had a bottom rod. So she goes to work, fabricating a bottom fishing outfit to her standards. Then, at a total surprise, and when you least expect it, boom, that rod bends over and line's going out, so she grabs it, she's fighting a fish. And believe it or not, up comes a cobia.
Get the shout out.
Oh yeah, 14.
Oh, Liane, the bottom rod, drop the yellowtail, get it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
See what you have. I'll put that tail in the box. What? Don't step back, Liane. What?
Oh.
What?
Oh, yeah, big remora.
Oh, that,
Oh my
cobia.
God.
That's a cobia.
Is it? No, it's a remora.
That's a cobia. Let me get a net. You got underage cobia again. How about another cobia? Liane's got it for these underage cobia, and I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
Wait, I'm gonna bring it this way and then back to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on, gotta get him up.
Perfect.
Okay, let's spin around in the sun. Crazy one here is gonna settle down. We gotta get him out of here and get him out fast. Yeah, you wanna do it or you want me to do it?
I got it.
Okay, there's a slat above their gills, so you won't hurt the gills. What side, guys?
This side over here.
Ready? Little juvenile cobia. There he goes. He's nice and healthy, and he'll swim back home. That was awesome. We caught a cobia yesterday. We caught 2 cobia actually.
What do you mean?
So the last one was just a little bit short of a keeper, and this one was a baby. So
Yeah,
getting
two.
lucky with the cobia recently.
Yes.
Day 2, day 3, caught a cobia. Like, what are the odds? And I love those fish. They're super cool.
We bailed a lot of yellowtails, and my plan was, okay, this worked out. Let's pull anchor, and let's go in Hawk Channel, which is that shallow water belt on the Atlantic side of the Florida Keys. But one of the easiest ways to go ahead and catch fish in Hawk Channel is to troll small swimming plugs. So we have our Simrad, and we have the CMAP Reveal, which is a high definition bathymetric chart that shows every nook and cranny and rock pile in that area. And it's pretty amazing what you catch by trolling these small swimming plugs.
Here you go. Yellowtail coming in.
A yellowtail on the troll.
Got that little Rapala on the X-Wrap.
And we were having fun just trolling small swimming plugs and catching fish.
Mercury performance stats, lower Florida Keys. Seas, 2 to 3 feet. Power, triple Mercury Verado 400 horsepower V10 outboards. Props, Mercury Revolution X, 25-inch pitch. Total miles, 55. Consistent cruise, 3,600 RPMs. Speed, 38 miles per hour. Total fuel burned, 53 gallons. We'll be right back. George Poveromo's World of Saltwater Fishing is proudly brought to you by the Florida Keys and Key West. Come as you are. ACR, the leader in marine safety electronics. Float on boat trailers. Make it easy. Make it dependable. Make it float on. VMC, your expert in hooks. Art by Pasta, real life art. Visit artbypasta.com.
Hawk Channel averages 10 to 20 feet deep and exists inshore of the barrier reefs along the Florida Keys Atlantic side. Scattered amongst its mostly sand bottom are dome-type environments comprised of hard and soft corals, sea fans, and sponges. These patch reefs provide sanctuary for a variety of sea life and feeding stations for game fish. The cooler waters of winter and spring usher in the heaviest concentrations of bait, along with bottom fish and even some pelagics. Best bet, troll through these environments with small swimming plugs on light leaders. In artbypasta.com from Catch to Canvas Rendering.
Catch the canvas, baby.
Now, let's get back to trolling in Hawk Channel.
You run into all sorts of fish, from yellowjacks, blue runners, yellowtail clobber 'em. You occasionally catch mangrove snapper, and of course barracuda. As we're starting to troll along, bam, Leanne's starting to get lucky on that rod and catching fish. And she caught a few yellowtails, let them go. And we kept at it, and I said, let's give it about another hour or so, and then we got a hike to get back to Cudjoe. And we were catching fish, and the highlight was my plug got belted.
Wow, we got some good runs to this. Go to neutral. Or, whoa, what do I got on here? Could have been a grouper come up and get me. I want to keep him out of the rocks. Oh, I don't know what this heck, a big yellowjack, could be a mutton. Let's go find it out. Any bets? Leanne, what do you think I have on here? Me too.
A little yellowjack.
A little one, come on now. You see that line it took off? There's no such thing as a little fish. Some are just bigger than others.
As I'm fighting this fish, Leanne hooks up, and she's all quiet on her side, because I'm wondering what we have going on here. I've got a good fish.
I see some, oh my God, do I have a mutton? I do, it's a mutton. What's Leanne, what do you have?
I got a big yellowtail.
Oh, geez. Oh my, look at the size of the yellowtail she just got. This is a double header with the patches on these plugs. I'm sitting here, got the mutton snapper, and you look over to that big yellowtail you pulled in. What was that all about?
Yeah, you were catching yours, but you didn't notice that I was busy catching mine.
No, because I thought I had the prize. I'm running, that fish is running out. I asked you what you thought I had. A small yellowjack, you said.
And you beat me.
Okay, that's the first time this trip that I actually did.
Yeah, the first time.
Okay, I'll
First
take
and
it.
last time.
I'll take it.
We ended that trip with a double header, big yellowtail, and a beauty of a mutton snapper on the Rapala swimming plug. So she wasn't going to be outdone and overshadowed by mutton snapper. She did well too, that big yellowtail. So trolling small plugs in Hawk Channel really work. You don't have to go out and mess around with a live bait. Don't have to throw an anchor and chum different rock piles. Just go out there, drag 2 small plugs, and have at it and have fun. So we worked our way back to the dock. Very successful day. Again, the beauty of Cudjoe, and again, one of the most less pressured parts of the lower Florida Keys. And when you come here during the off season, which we were doing in October, you pretty much have the ocean all into yourself, which is a good thing.
When it comes to dining at Kudjoe Key, Broyles is known for their hand-cut steaks cooked over an open flame and specialty salads prepared by the proprietor himself, Brad Weiss. Broyles exudes a stylish feel coupled with a laid-back Florida Keys attitude. In between exceptionally prepared steaks, chicken, pork, and seafoods, there are specialty starters and homemade desserts. Here's Brad Weiss to tell you more.
You know, we get a lot of folks that come in and they are tired of eating seafood, and they come here to have a steak. We're in a good niche, I think, right in the middle of the Keys, just far enough away from Key West. We get folks from Marathon, you know, that drive down. They do drive up, and it's just a nice place to get away from the busyness, you know. Yeah.
Parma's Resort in nearby Little Torch Key is a favorite of ours. The 5-acre property offers a collection of cottages, suites, efficiency studios, and rooms. There's a freshwater pool, 90 feet of beach, and on-site boat slips. Parma's is on Pine Channel.
George and I fished together 3 days in total out of Kudjoe Key, and honestly, what a blast. The first day, we slaughtered the mahi. The second day, we did some bottom fishing out in the Marquesas. I caught a nice cobia. He showed me some things I haven't seen before. And then the third day, we killed the yellowtail. We caught another cobia, and he showed me the slow trolling in the shallow water in Hawk Channel. So it was a great 3 days of fishing for me. I would fish with George anytime, and that's saying a lot, because if anybody knows me, I'm extremely picky with who I fish with. So George is a double thumbs up for me.
She's definitely a worthy and accomplished angler, knows her stuff, independent, she'll rig her own tackle rods, land her own fish. It was just a real good pleasure to be able to fish with her, and she had done a couple of our Saltwater Sportsman National Seminar Series, so we sort of field tested her there before I actually brought out in a boat, and she passed with flying colors.
If you're a fan of our show, keep up with our adventures by following us on social media. I'm on Instagram at George Poveromo, and on Facebook, go to facebook.com/George.Poveromo. You can also watch your episodes at any time on YouTube at George Poveromo TV. We'll see you on the water.